When I was 12, I was 6'1".
When we walk in a gym, she's the first person people see.
Does her height make her a target? A lot of people think she's my bodyguard. I mean, you don't run into too many kids, girls at least, 6'6", that actually know how to play. It definitely makes her a target. A lot of teams feel like you take her out of the game, you could beat us.
It's hard to miss 6'6" sophomore Aalyah Del Rosario.
I'm Aalyah Del Rosario, I'm 17 years old, and I play basketball. Soy Aalyah Del Rosario, tengo 17 años y juego baloncesto. I started playing basketball when I was 6 years old because both of my parents play ball. They used to play professional. My dad used to go to Brazil and Venezuela to play, and my mom came here to play college bowling. So I was just looking at them every time they went a game or practice, and I just started loving it since I was younger.
Coached her for the last 3 years. You never know what you're gonna get from Aliyah. Some days she wants to be the real aggressive type and wants you to push her real hard, and some days she just wants to have some fun. So she gives you an even kill, even balance on how to deal with her sometimes.
When we walk in a gym, she's the first person people see. Not a lot of people are 6'6" as sophomores.
Both of my parents are tall. My dad is 6'5" and my mom is 6 foot. When I was 12, I was 6'1", so I was the tallest one in the team. It really made me a target in the game because everybody trying to come at me, trying to take me out of the game, put me in foul trouble.
Does her height make her a target? I walk around with Aliyah a lot. A lot of people think she's my bodyguard. Other than that, you don't run into too many kids, girls at least, 6'6", that actually know how to play. Usually at that age, they're still trying to figure out the movements and how to move around on the court and things like that. And with Aliyah knowing how to do all that stuff so early, yeah, it definitely makes her a target. A lot of teams feel like you take her out of the game, you could beat us.
Her height definitely makes her the target for another team. It's a good thing for us as a team because it opens up the court for everyone else, and then they have to play everyone, and then once they play everyone, she's down low one-on-one and nobody can beat her one-on-one.
I think my biggest strength is rebounding, and my height really helped me to do that.
Her rebounding ability, her toughness, and her vision, her court vision is just unmatched. And I think she's definitely overlooked at times just because people think she's just a big, that's all she could do, but she can do a lot of things on the court the intangibles that nobody else sees. And I think that's what makes her so special.
You know, Aliyah is considered to be one of the top players in the country, and a lot of kids that I've known that was anywhere near that type of status kind of hung back and just relaxed. They're like, oh, I'm good. I'm considered one of the best. But Aliyah doesn't look at it that way. Aliyah looks at it as she knows she's better than a lot of other girls, but she knows she's not the best girl. She wants to be the best, not considered one of the best. She wants it, so she doesn't take that for granted. She still comes out every day trying to learn and get better every time she steps on the court. Her strengths is sometimes her weaknesses. She's an extremely friendly kid. She's not the ball-dominant type, but if Aliyah goes into a game and she's being extremely aggressive and she wants the ball, can't nobody guard her. But she likes to pass the ball. She likes to keep her teammates engaged. Well, I wanted to model her game a little bit after A'ja Wilson. Be extremely aggressive, the team player that Aliyah is, but also could bring it out a little bit as well.
I came from DR, and back home, in my country, there's not a lot of courts to play. Not a lot of people got the resources like shoes, basketball stuff. So I just saw a lot of kids in the street. I just think about when I was younger and the situation I was on. I have no shoes. I was living we made hoops out of anything, and we just started playing with no shoes on. Literally in a poor situation back home. So that really motivates me now because I'm grateful with everything I have right now. What motivates me is my family because I'm pretty much the one that's gonna get them out of the situation they are right now. The transition here was really hard because I left my family back home and I'm pretty much by myself over here. When I got here, and I was 12 years old when I got here, I needed an AAU team to play. So I came into the gym and I was nervous because I didn't know nobody. It was my first week there. I didn't know English at all. Somebody had to translate everything for me. And I was really nervous, so it was really hard. Then coach saw me, she looked at me like, oh, you're really tall. And then she put me in the team, I started playing with them, and that's how everything started.
The first couple of years were a struggle. She didn't speak any English, so it was hard to communicate with her, off the court and on the court. But we worked through it, and she's so good at English now, so she's grown so much.
Being a part of the team, that's helped me to build my confidence up and learn how to interact with other people outside of basketball. That really helped me a lot because I was allowed to communicate with my teammates and see how they talk to me and like how I interact with them. So that really helped me a lot, build my confidence up too.
I think the summer of 8th grade, something just clicked, and I think she had worked really hard prior to the summer. She just went off one game, and I think that's when we all rallied around her, and we realized, like, this is our teammate, this is our sister. She's definitely gotten a lot comfortable, and it's definitely opened up her leadership abilities. We have challenges outside of, like, practices, and she's always texting in the group chats to make sure we're doing it. I love playing with a girl who has size to her. We work really well together, and I think we hold each other accountable on and off the court, whether it's basketball, school, anything. We just get along really well. She's always a good vibe, just fun to be around.
I like to do TikToks a lot. I like to dance, I like to be with my teammates, I like to go outside with my friends.
Oh my gosh, I have so many TikToks of Aliyah. No matter what we're doing, it's always fun. And then as a person, she's just so kind, and she's taught me that people can come from all over and just find their way and be great. She's taught me to never give up. I know she's here alone. She doesn't have too much family here. A lot of her family's back in the Dominican. So she's found her way, and I think that's taught me a lot.
My favorite WNBA player is Candace Parker. I started watching her when I came here. I saw her and I really admired the way she played. Like, she played hard, she's a leader. She do all the little things in the floor. She's trying to put her team in her shoulders to win every game. So I really like that about her. I'm trying to go play professional, but if that don't happen, with basketball, I can do all this stuff. I can be somebody outside of basketball if that don't happen. I want to start a business so I can have my own company to help, like, all the immigrants that, like me, that came from another country to live their dreams here. Like, help them with the papers, like the green cards. I would like to do that.
Aliyah's, again, she's considered one of the top players, but still has a lot of potential, a lot of room to grow. And I see her adding some ball handling, being comfortable shooting the ball, guarding out from the three-point line down instead of just that inside the paint. And when she puts all that together, possibilities are endless.
No days off means to me that you have to work out every day. There's no break, no nothing. If you love something, you have to do it no matter what. Even if you came from a situation worse or a little better than me, you should have to try hard and, like, push yourself every day to become who you want to become in the future. Thanks for watching my episode, No Days Off. Click the subscribe button to watch more videos.